Oh, thank God Surging Sparks is finally here. I felt like we went through like a weird dry spot there. Anyways, we have the Pokemon Center version of the ETB, and we have the standard retail version of the ETB. And we'll be doing both today and letting them go head to head. So let's start off with the retail one here. I saw some people online saying that they were like super ecstatic for this set and this set's gonna be huge, and other people saying like it's just another one of the middling sets, but I guess we'll find out. Well, I don't see Absol, so I have to agree this is a middling set. That's the one qualifier that I go off of. Is there an Absol? No? Then it's not worth my time. Anyways, a little hollow effect there on the outside of the box. Take out our little divider, and we have sleeves. Wow, okay, that's very basic. Like, don't get me wrong, they look fine, but that is not what I expected, with Pikachu being, the mascot of this set and is all over it. That's odd. At the very least, like, I guess there is a bit of holograph to them. Yeah, I guess there is a bit of reflectiveness to them. So, okay, I guess that they still has that going for them. They don't look bad. Like, I don't hate them, but it's kind of basic. I think that's the longest I've spent on a thing of sleeves in any of these videos. Packet of energies. Then we have our promo card being the Magneton. And I mean, yeah, it's Magneton. I'm not going to be opening this because we're going to be getting another one of those that I'll open in the other ETB. So this one can stay sealed with the dividers that come inside, which also does feature that lightning bolt. We have our dice, and man, they could have at least done the lightning bolt for this one. I'm tired of the EX symbol. It's so boring. Like, Scarlet and Violet's made some good decisions, and they've made some bad ones. Like, for example, I like this redesign. Then we have a bunch of packs. I think it's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I really do like the logo for this set. I'll say that. It stands out. This is a very bright and colorful set here. But I guess we're just gonna start opening. So as usual, I go into these sets pretty blind. I only know of a few cards that are in this, including the Pikachu that everybody is aiming for. So we pull out our code card, and we have the Swablu, Rotom, Vibrava, the Keys, the Fighting Ape, Jasmine's Gaze, Xerneas, Safiel, Gimlet, and Gastrodon. Okay, I know someone's gonna comment in the comments. I always say Safiel. It's because of a meme. If you know what YouTube channel I'm referencing, leave a comment down below. But, second pack, of course we can't get a good hit in our very first one of the new set, because my luck can never go that way. So, code card. Then we have the Zanzangoose, the Oricoro, Scatterbug, Waterle, Quackavolt, Grafaiai, Serrano? Is that how you say his name? Serrano? Chinepal, the Counter Gain, and oh, something! We have the Flygon EX in its terrestrialized form. I am honestly a massive fan of Flygon, so him being in the set, while we don't have my Absol, I would put this one above middling just for this guy. You have to have an alt art in here somewhere, buddy. Or at least like an illustration rare. Or special illustration, whatever, which I think is considered an alt art, right? Like the special illustration rares. Anyways, next pack. I've been playing way too much of TCG Pocket, and it made me wonder, like, because that game is going to give new players a pretty bad mentality when it comes to the TCG. Like, for combat, like, actual gameplay reasons, yeah, of course, a number of things have changed, like, especially the energies being the biggest change, but when it comes to opening packs, every pack art has a different seed, right? So, you basically have 3 different sets with the first set in TCG Pocket, because every pack has different cards in it and different odds in it. For example, I'm currently going for the Marowak EX, and that's only in the Mewtwo packs. So if I open Charizard packs or whatever else, I can't pull that. I would kind of hate it if they started doing that with the actual TCG. We have the Execute Illustration Rare, number 192 of 191. Okay, not a bad card. They're just kind of hanging out at a basketball court. Bunch of broken eggs. Probably not the safest place for a bunch of eggs to be just, like, splayed out on the ground. And we got the Tapu Koko. I have never cared for the Tapus. I don't know, I feel like a lot of legendaries and stuff anymore just have a hard time making it to something that I love. I gotta say, though, Koraidon definitely made it really up there for me. I love that boy. Miraidon I love in the TCG, but in the game it's Groudon all the way. We have Swepa, Drillbur, and a Chinbao. Our Long Ice Ferret. I don't remember what it's supposed to actually be. It's like a Sabertooth, right? But, I mean, it's a ferret. Like, they can say what they want, but it's a ferret. We need to have another ferret in the next generation. All we have right now for ferret representation is ferret. Granted, we didn't even have dolphins until Palafin was Scarlet and Violet, right? So, like, we didn't even have a dolphin up until Scarlet and Violet. So, there are many animals without any representation in the TCG. And we have the Surfer. Neat. This set seems to be big on sports, because we have the basketball court for the Execute, and now we have surfing. Okay. Not bad, another full art trainer. 3 packs to go. Then we move on to the larger of these 2 ETBs. I also completely lost track of what I was talking about. Anyways, we have the Crocolore, the Terra Orb, the Fluttermane Ancient, the Drayton? Rellor, another and a Hollow Skeletor. Yeah, like the Tapus were never like a favorite of mine, nor were the Nature something. What were they called? Like the Thunderous group. And then it felt like they tried to revitalize it. Like, oh look, there's a secret 4th one. I cannot get these cards out. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna destroy this pack. With an Amorous, and I don't know how many people were like, oh man, I love this legendary group now, because now we have the ugliest one. Like, now we have an even uglier option to pick from. Passamin, Quaxwell, Dino, and the Palkia. And on to our final pack. So far, pull rate I don't think has been awful, but we haven't really gotten anything, like, super standout either. Code card, we have the Tandemaus, Swepa, Donphan, the Fuecoco, Bird, Ho-Oh, the Lively Stadium, Indeedee, Grapploct, and the Durant EX. I love Durant. Durant's easily my favorite Pokemon. Someone out there has said that. Okay, time for the Pokemon Center box. Yeah, I always do my best to try and get these things pre-ordered. I know I missed a couple sets a while back. Of course, our next set has already been announced, and I still haven't pre-ordered it. So here's your reminder if you tend to do pre-orders on the Pokemon Center. Next set has been announced. It is available for pre-order. Pause this video. Go do the thing if that's what you normally do. I'm just bad about hopping on things like that. Another player's guide. Woo! Slide this out. Exact same box. Open that up. Exact same little divider thingy. And let's see if there's any major differences inside. So, once again, the exact same sleeves, the same black backing as well. Packet of energies. Then we have our Magneton boy, but this one we're actually going to be opening. And then that way you guys can also get a look at the dividers. I don't really know who cares. Like, I actually use the dividers, but I don't care that much about what they look like. Okay. So we do at least have Pikachu art, so it's not just the Thunderbolt on the other side. We do have the terrestrialized Pikachu here. These feel very waxy compared to normal. I think they changed the material they print these on. Anyways, we have the Magneton right here, but if you look right down, that's kind of hard to see on this card. We have the Pokemon Center stamp, which makes it more valuable. And I collect stamped cards, so very happy to have him. Yeah, it's not bad looking. There's just a lot of noise going on. Like, as someone who is dyslexic, trying to read that would take me a bit longer, because there is so much happening. It's just all noise. Anyways, we have the other Magneton again, so, you know, same as the one that came in the other ATB, because that one does not have the stamp. And we have a code card. As far as coins and dice, exact same. But now, instead of having 9 packs, we have 11. So, 2 more chances to get more good things out of our newest set. So, pull that. Oh my god, why are some of these packs fighting me? There we go. Wow, I actually did some damage to that one. I assume that was me. I should be more gentle. We have the code card. Execute the Cast Form, Mespirit, Scatterbug, Quackavolt, Deduction Kit. Soroleds actually has a beautiful illustration rare in this set. I'm going to have the image up here on screen. Definitely something I want to aim for. We have the Satotl, Chardet, and the Skeleturge. Next pack, we have our Latias. It's Latias, right? Red is A, and then O is blue, I think. I don't remember. I've honestly always been bad about that, even when I was like, you know, I've been experiencing Pokemon since Generation 1. And, you know, Latios and Latias were definitely a part of my childhood. So you think I wouldn't know which one's which. Hey, I did get it right. O is blue. I thought I got 2 there. Did we already show the surfer? I don't remember. A Rangaroo, and we have the Aeolin Doug trio. Probably one of the worst Aeolin Pokemon. But he do have hair, though. He do have hair. Look at them wigs. Can we just assume that they're wigs? That, like, they just, like, burrow underneath stores and just, like, steal their merchandise? I feel like people would have been more down with Aeolin Doug trio if they would have done, the Vivillon treatment, or Vivillon has, like, 200 different freaking forms. Just have, like, 3 different hairstyles, and then different colors. Because you're gonna have some people out there who are going to just hunt down every single variant of that. So, like, 7 different colors, 3 different hairstyles, so that's 7 times 3. Like, a lot of variants. And then you have some people who are even more crazy, who are going to try and get all of those variants as shinies as well. Like, just absurd. Excadrill and the Landorus. It's the same thing with the, actually, there's more Alcremie than Vivillon, right? Vivillon, there's like, what, like 12, I think? I don't remember. And then, of course, shiny forms making, you know, doubling it. But, Alcremie was like the big one where there's like a crazy amount of differences. I remember that being a thing when Sword and Shield was still like within the first like half year of its release. I was still like actively streaming on Twitch and hanging out with some other friends who stream on Twitch, and I knew of a few people that made it their goal to get all of the forms of Alcremie. Like, man, I don't have that kind of patience. I don't have that kind of time. I don't even really shiny hunt anymore. I would like to get back to it. Maybe one day I can start doing the streams again. We have the Donphan, the Fuecoco. Okay, these are just like not, my fingers are not working. Jasmine's Gaze, the Registeel, Sparthia, Celio, Clement's Quick Wit, and the Sorolla GX, which actually looks just amazing, and it's not even the one that I want to get. Like, it's just, some of these Terastallized cards are almost too much, but generally I really enjoy the Terra types. And this Sorolla definitely stands out. I think part of it is that this right here doesn't have a whole lot going on, so it kind of helps the Sorolla itself stand out, at least in my opinion. But I'm not supposed to give my opinion. I'm a YouTuber. If I give my opinion, I'm just going to get... Actually, maybe it's a good thing. Maybe I should give my opinion more, you know? Because people are just going to, like, blow up in the comments, so then I get a bunch of comments, and that's a bunch of interaction, so I can just, farm the hate. We have the Executor, the Reverse Miraidon, Reverse Ho-Oh, and the Zarude. I should have seen one of those YouTubers, you know, the one, like a Lolcow, or one of those whose whole goal is just to, like, yeah, I know that everybody hates me, so I'm going to keep producing content that makes them hate me more, so they're just going to keep hate watching. So maybe I should just, like, you know, start buying ETBs and just, like, ripping all the cards in half. Just, like, not even opening the packs, like, stabbing through them or catching the boxes on fire, and then seeing what I destroyed. You know, maybe that's what I need. That's the big rebrain for this channel. Anyways, as I said before, Durant's definitely a Pokemon. It's somebody's favorite because they're a big fan of little ants. Isn't Durant like? Isn't his body made out of steel? Like he's like a little like bullet. I honestly don't know. I have not paid Durant enough attention. So maybe that's on me. Maybe if I were to study up on my Durant lore, I can learn to appreciate him and he'll become one of my favorites. I just need to find one of those YouTubers that does like, you know, like those 12-hour like video essays. I just need to watch a 12-hour video essay on why Durant is the greatest Pokemon. Or maybe that's what this channel should be. I should start doing 12-hour video essays on every Pokemon, because I would never run out of content, right? Like, I release one of those a month, just like spin a wheel to decide which one that 12-hour video is going to be on. Yeah, it's going to be full of a lot of dead air. We have the Execute again, so kind of trying to tie us up with our original ETB. And Carafagus. I don't know how to say it. Anyways, our last 2 packs are actually both Executor. Not exactly planned. Specifically the Aeolin Executor. I feel like we see him far more anymore than we do the original boy. I think the fan bases has kind of decided that they like long neck more than plump tree. Magneton, Moral, Oricoro, and the Eternatus. And final pack, come on, there has to be something else. We haven't done bad, right? Like, it's a decent introduction to a set to kind of start collecting this set. But, oh man, doing... yeah, so that's 20 packs altogether. Just hoped that there would be something more to it. The Magneton, Latios, Eevee, Serrano, and Palkia. Like Cyrano? I don't know how to say your name, buddy. Well, getting a duplicate illustration rare isn't bad, but yeah, this could have been better. Anyways, time for bonus card of the day. Explanation is going to be right down there in the corner. And as always, we're pulling from the back. We have a green sleeve this time. I don't feel a price on the front. Let's slide it out and check. Nope. And this card looks to be in really good condition. There's a really thin white line going all the way across this side. Very thin, but I'm guessing that's probably because it was in a binder or one of those weird like side sleeves. And then a tiny little nick down there. So I'm assuming this card is pretty modern. We're going to go 2020. And wow, I'm a bit off. 2024, we have the Chatot illustration rare. I still try not to buy too many modern cards, so it's interesting that I went with this Chatot. I think it's just because I really liked it. But the issue with doing modern cards is that there's a chance of going to pull this, and then there was no point in me having purchased it. But either way, bonus card of the day, a beautiful illustration rare Chatot. Can someone, like, answer this for me? I just realized that these clothing lines, the Chatots are within both of these clothing lines, right? So if we split these two in half, the Chatots are literally making music notes in the clothing lines, right? Because they are music notes. But then if we cut out that one, as somebody who can't read music, can someone explain this card to me? What song are they trying to convey? Because that's 100% what's happening here. I did not realize that when I picked this up. That is honestly a really good design. I love that idea, using the clothing lines. That's okay. I am now very happy I picked up this card. I don't care if I pull more later. Anyways, if you liked this video, click that thing. Oh, I managed to catch it live. Speaking of pressing that thing. Okay, sorry if the audio is a bit off. It just went up by 1, so sadly I didn't get the 3,000 on camera. Whoever just subscribed, undo it. The channel's been on a crazy trajectory lately. So I guess thank you to all the new subscribers. Either way, if you want to watch something else, I recently did a video on the Charizard Super Premium Collection, so that's going to be up there, along with a playlist of all of my Pokemon videos if you feel like binging. Thank you guys very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye for now.